don't matter if it's nighttime, daytime, it's playtime down by the white line. When the guitar shreds, turning head to the sound coming out of Broadway. Oh my Lord, you can't stand for spinning gold-plated wheels.
Hey guys, I'm Kyler Beckman. Right here on Lake the Ozarks, me and my brother Jestin, trying to find some of these suspended fish out here in a little bit deeper water. It's winter time. It's chillier than what we thought it was. We just made a pretty long run to get to where we're at right now, and we're about to freeze to death. But water temperature is about 40 degrees, so we're just kind of watching our Garmin here. We're just trying to find some structure or even some just suspended fish out in open water, because they like to do that this time of the year. You'll find big schools of them out here. So we're just gonna idle around and try to find some, and then set up on them and try to get you guys some fish caught. All right, so we found an old log up here. It's got a few fish on it, and kind of crazy. We're on Lake the Ozarks. We're actually spider rigging today. I got some new rods, some Slab Cities made by Jinko that I'm wanting to try out, kind of practice with before I travel all across the country using them. So I was wanting to kind of get the feel of them, but we did find some fish right up here, and we're gonna ease up here and see if we can get a couple fish to bite off this log. Huh? Nice fish there. Got him. There you go. Good fish.
That's a good fish.
It's a good one there.
Well, that's handy.
Good look at the Ozarks fish. Look at that. He just inhaled that new French fry by Jinko. Inhaled it. See, that's all I'm using. I'm just using just a straight single jig and on a 16th ounce weight. I'm not using any minnows. I do have minnows in the boat, but not using any. Get it? Got fish on there.
It was hung up. See? Catch stuff.
And now my brother's hand lining over here. Show him that hand line fish you just caught.
Yeah, pretty damn
man.
good. I don't know how you boys do it.
He is definitely struggling with the spider rigging.
I think we should go back to shooting docks. Something I know how to do.
Alright guys, so we made a move, and what we found here was a channel with a really big flat adjacent to it, and we were fishing the contour lines of the flat going to the channel, so a ledge. We were focusing in on this ledge. The crappie were using the ledge to push the bait fish up against, so the shad, and so you had shad and crappie all stacked up, and they were even pushing them up to the surface of the water. That's the main thing that they're doing out here, is feeding. That's their biggest priority in the winter time, is getting fat and loading up on shad. And so that's what you need to focus in on when you're trying to find crappie, is you have to find the bait. And that's what we did right here in this segment. that you're watching. As you'll notice, we did make a switch in rigs. We went to a double rig instead of a single jig rig. And I will show you the rigs that I'm talking about in a video later to come, where I'll break it down and show you how I make these. They're very simple, very effective rigs that are quick and easy, and you can make them on the fly. All right, we had two top performing baits today, guys. One was the mermaid jig and the French fry, and midnight chartreuse and June bug. And here's a little tip for you guys. If you notice, we had murky water conditions. It was muddied up for us. And whenever the water gets dirty, we always go to darker colored baits. And it works very well. The reason for that is because in that dirty water, a dark colored bait is going to have a better outline or kind of cast a better shadow in the water. The fish can see the profile of the bait better if it's dark. If you're using, a lighter colored bait, it's not going to show up in murky water. So when the water dirties up, be sure to switch over and start using a darker colored bait, and I promise you will catch more fish doing this. Man, guys, look at this fish right here. Very, very good look at the Ozarks fish. And what we are going to do with him is we will release him to try and catch him another day. Okay, right here. Watch that in rod. Boom. There it was. Did you see him bite? Very, very good rods right here. Super sensitive. You can see it all. I'll have a link for all the products used in the description. So be sure at the end of the video to like, subscribe, and I really want to hear you guys' feedback. So drop me a comment below. Giant Lake of the Ozarks crappie right there, guys. I mean, a absolute stud. And that's what we're trying to catch. Bam, just like that. You find the bait, you're gonna find the big schools of fish. And that's the key. I mean, the biggest key, like I've been saying through this entire video, is you have to find the shad. Find the shad and you will find these large schools of crappie. And you'll be able to do the exact same thing that you're seeing us do right here. Use this technique and you're gonna hammer down on a bunch of fish. Alright guys, so what we're doing right here is it's getting so chaotic. You'll watch my brother. He pulls the fish up, looks at it, and he's just easing that rod back down to the rod holder. And that's what we're going to be doing whenever it gets really hectic, because we're going to be lifting him up, seeing how big the fish is. If it's not a giant, we're just going to drop him back down and finish getting done what we're trying to get done at the moment, which is getting a fish unhooked and Jestin's waiting on the net. All right, look at that Lake of the Ozarks pig right there. And what I'm gonna do with her is I'm gonna put her in my live well, keep her good and healthy. And when we're done fishing, I'll pull her out, take a few quick photos of her, and then release her back into the water to let her swim on, and hopefully me or one of you guys can catch her on a different day.
We made it back to the ramp. We're gonna call her a day. We caught a lot of fish. It was a lot of fun. Me and my brother, he's over there, backing the boat down. You know, the Garmin was very, very important to us today. So we were idling around trying to find them big schools. Bait is the key right now in the wintertime. You know, that's what the crappie is revolving around, is trying to find the bait. So you as an angler need to do the same thing. If you can find the bait, you'll find the fish, and you can have an excellent day. Like I said, we caught tons of them. So if you like what you saw, if you want to see anything else, you know, please drop a comment. But like it, share it, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Kyler Beckman Fishing. That's where you can find me at. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna shoot a lot more videos. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.